Hello, people. I have with me Shraddha Srivastav. She is a LinkedIn coach and she has her own company, which is Digital Height, and she deals with digital marketing, branding, and guides people on how to build a LinkedIn brand. So, today we'll be in a conversation with her where she will be guiding people in the age group of 18 to 24 how they can work on their networking skills. And LinkedIn is the best platform to build your network. So, she is an expert at it. Hello, Shraddha. We are really humbled and grateful to have you today with us. Give a brief introduction about yourself.
Thank you so much, Bhargavi, first of all, because you gave a really nice introduction. Well,
Yes.
hi, I'm Shraddha. I am LinkedIn coach. I have been providing services almost 8 countries till today. For last 5 years, I have been nailing LinkedIn for in and out, using it for job seeker as a job seeker, then job provider, and then every single profession that comes under. Now being a business owner, running it for a couple of years and making it really profitable from day one has been a really good journey. And within the time, I have interacted with a lot of students and those who are willing to have their first job in their career, as well as I'm right now helping a lot of angel investors and founders to develop their brand. I myself have built a brand on LinkedIn, having 100,000 following right now on LinkedIn without having any goal of touching that 100K followership, because I was only interested in making good connections. Number one. Number two, I wanted to build a business, right? No, I never thought of having a lot of followers. It happened, but then when it actually happened, that time I got to uh, uh, know that pleasure that yes, having these many followers can give you also kind of extra edge
Edge,
in your
yes.
career, no matter from whatever your goal would be. That's all about me, and I'm really looking forward to the conversation today.
Keep your expectations less. Like you said, you had no expectation of reaching to that 1 lakh mark, but still you did because you had that passion, but you did not have a specific target of reaching to that level. So, guys, let me tell you that she's also given a Josh talk, which is a very reputed platform where people from all the fields of expertise come and share their journeys so that people can get insights or wisdom. Keep your expectations less, and that will never keep you in a depressed state. So, absolutely, that was a great introduction, Shraddha. For college students watching this podcast, why it is important for college students to build a network. So, if you can share your insights on that.
Honestly, Bhargavi, I myself made this huge mistake in my graduation that I didn't bother to network anybody. And
Okay.
now, when I have a business, when I have a job or whatever my profession is, let's take an example. I might need some sort of assistance, some sort
Yes.
of expert knowledge. Then who would I go for?
Right.
If I don't have any network? For example, there would be some seniors. If I don't connect with seniors, how would I take that industrial knowledge, which I
Absolutely.
actually wanted to seek? So then,
Right.
happened to me was I went to LinkedIn and I then started building network understanding in my MBA days in 2015 that no, having network is really important. Yes, it is very much late
Right.
for me. I'm already a postgraduate, but then okay, it's never too late to get started. From that moment, I literally started building network. And
Right.
now I'll talk about three profession, why it is important. Number one, for students, they can literally seek some guidance. That
Absolutely.
guidance will lead to so many good opportunities. Then if it is already a working professional, why they should be having a network is definitely to get a reference in reputed companies, right? For
Right.
example, if you want to get a job in EY or Google or
Yes.
LinkedIn, you have to have reference, dude. If you don't
Absolutely.
have that reference, no, you're not going to get a job. Many people say, I have a dream company, but I don't get a job. How do I do that?
Yes.
These big giant companies never hire directly. They're almost
Absolutely.
more than 50% of hiring comes from reference. So that's why
Absolutely.
you have to have that. Then
Absolutely.
coming to a part of someone who has a startup or an entrepreneur or starting his journey or her journey, then I'll say that when you're building it up, you need a lot of people to show you support, because
Right.
initial days you'll be knowing the idea. Neither your family nor your friends, nobody will understand that. So if
Understand.
you have that kind of crowd around you, If you're
Absolutely.
going wrong, they can direct you. If you're
Hmm.
doing right, they can encourage you. And that encouragement is really, really important for
Hmm.
whatever you start something new. For
Right.
example, Bhargavi, you yourself is building your creator journey
Yes.
along with your study.
Yes.
Now, in the meantime, if someone encourages you, you'll feel too good, and
Absolutely.
you'll tell yourself, it's okay, I'm not gaining a lot of followers, but then I'm building something.
Right.
But at the same time, if I start, you know, telling you, no, you're wasting time, just roll your study time, just study only and this and
Right.
that,
Right.
so
The
it will
encouragement, right?
definitely trigger you some. Yeah, you relate with that?
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I can relate to this because I am very much active in the online world. And like you said, for the networking in the startup ecosystem as well, if we look at the judge of Shark Tank, founder of Lenskart, Piyush Bansal, his co-founder, he found from LinkedIn. Okay. I personally follow a lot of people who are starting up their startup journey and they are sharing each and every bit of it on LinkedIn because that gives them the, encouragement and the motivation to keep going. So absolutely, I can relate to it because I am a creator who is starting off on my journey, and I have found a lot of supportive people online, a lot of great people on LinkedIn.
One point here I want to talk.
Yes.
As you said that you're also learning from others' journey, this is really appreciated habit
Yes.
because you can't make 1,000 mistakes and learn. Then you apply a betterment in your life, but you can learn 1,000 mistakes that others have done.
Right.
Then you adopt the learning and then you do it accordingly. For example, I myself didn't build a network. I myself was a sole study person and I was teaching tuition. So
Okay.
basically, I literally didn't leverage that creatorship at that time. But now you are doing it, it is definitely going to skyrocket your career even faster than me.
Right, right.
Right? So I think you're doing really good job. And yeah, great.
Thank you so
Keep it
much.
up.
Shraddha, I would like to hear more about how can college students start their LinkedIn profile and what things should they focus on when they start off with their LinkedIn journey?
All right, that's really nice question. It will help so many students and people who are actually starting
Yes,
out on
yes.
LinkedIn. So
Right.
number one thing, I'll say just create your email ID and make sure that you align it with your LinkedIn, and then you create an account.
Yes.
Right now, don't stress yourself much on the part of putting it really perfect. Just give it some time. Start with your picture and make sure that you are not putting a profile picture that has a entire body of you. No, you don't need that. Just a headshot this
Okay.
and a
Headshot.
plain background.
Hmm.
Plain background. Either this static color or
Okay.
maybe something blur if you don't have such.
Right.
Right? And then second part comes is cover picture. Now many people get confused that what do I put it here or should I keep it blank itself?
Right.
My recommendation to you for creating a good cover picture is
Mhm.
to put some sort of knowledge that you have carried out or some sort of remarkable results that you have got. For
Right.
example, you worked on a project, whatever drove you to that particular good remark, just mention that. Basically,
Right.
cover picture is the place where you can sell yourself. Either you are a
Right.
job seeker, sell your skills. If you are a business person, sell your service or product. If you are a working professional, sell your thought leadership. I mean, you
Right.
have to showcase the kind of knowledge you carry, the kind of wisdom you have got throughout the career. So
Right.
all of these things, and that's how you live. One major important wrong thing one done by people on LinkedIn on cover picture is that they do what? They just add a quotation,
Okay.
a quote, right?
Cool.
A motivational quote kind of thing. No, that is not going to work. It is useless. Basically, cover picture needs to be a place where you are actually representing right things, skills, and whatever can sell you. Right? Then coming to the next part of your LinkedIn profile is featured section, which is now really good section of any
Right.
LinkedIn profile because as a student you can add your resume there. As a professional, you can add some sort of certifications or maybe anything that needs to be highlighted. And also, as an entrepreneur, you can add your website link, case studies, and things that will help you to generate leads and more traffic on your website. So, this is how you utilize this. Coming to other part of LinkedIn profile optimization, I'll say put every single detail or possible on your LinkedIn profile.
Right.
And then your LinkedIn headline is going to play a big, big role.
Okay.
So, first 8 words. Bhargavi, I keep saying this, that first 8 words of your LinkedIn headline is
Okay.
really important, because if I have not opened your profile, no, I can
Hmm.
still read your first eight
Yes, yes,
words,
okay. So that small
right?
box kind
And
of
more,
thing that appears, the eight words that you mentioned, they will be visible to everyone.
absolutely. And that's why I say starting your headline with a conversational, curiosity generated, or maybe a client, some numbers,
Right,
these things will, attract people to come on your profile and read it entirely.
right.
Right? So make sure
Yes.
your headline is not only optimized but also having a conversation in first 8 words.
Okay.
Then, having said that,
Hmm.
lead to your summary section as well. A lot of people
Okay.
think that about section is just about them.
Hmm.
I wanna say that no, it is not. In fact, about section, your LinkedIn summary is all about your target audience.
Okay.
For example,
Hmm.
I attract angel investors,
Okay.
entrepreneurs,
Hmm.
business leaders. So my about section is always talking about the very important points that are definitely related to some insightful content, or
Right.
maybe something that helps them to understand, or maybe cracking their some sort of
Hmm.
issues or problems. So if I'm addressing those things in my summary, it will be more relatable and people will be happier to connect with. So this is
Right.
how you actually frame up your entire LinkedIn profile and make it optimized at the same time.
Right, right, right. So the first important thing is the headline part. So more importantly, it should be more like in a conversation style, and the first eight words should be emphasized on. You also emphasized on the cover part. According to you, cover is the eye-catching thing. So I think that should be focused on. And the second is the headline, and then it should lead to the about or the summary section. Right.
I mostly do for me and for my client is that make sure that we have higher secondary school right there,
Hmm.
graduation and post graduation. That would be enough. But if you have some
Okay.
really huge, maybe kind of reputed school, well-known school, then you can add entirely. Otherwise,
Okay.
these three will make a lot of difference. Coming to experience section, add as much as possible. Your projects, your case studies, your
Right.
maybe some college activity as well. Just add that.
Right.
I myself added that, because that also shaping your knowledge and making your career.
Right.
So add every possible thing on your LinkedIn. Then coming to your skills question, which is very very important. Glad you asked this.
Hmm.
We can list maximum 50 skills on our LinkedIn profile, not more
Okay.
than 50. Okay.
Okay. I didn't know
Now
this actually.
I Yeah, absolutely, you should. So you must make sure that every LinkedIn profile, even a beginner profile, must have at least 15 to 20 skills on their LinkedIn profile.
Okay. Hmm.
Now, many people think that I don't have these many skills, and let me tell you, no, everybody do have these many skills. For example,
Yes.
communication, negotiation,
Right.
sales skills in everybody.
Hmm.
Let's say English communication, then you say but interpersonal skills. These
Right.
are the common skills that everybody is already having, and then coming
Yes.
to the part of niche area, whatever your
Hmm.
industry is, you can have some more skills, right?
Right.
If you don't understand how do you get these skills, get the list from Chat GPT. You can
Right.
write down, I am doing this, I am from this industry. Tell me
Hmm.
all possible skills.
Hmm.
Then you can put only those skills that makes more relevant to you, right?
Right.
And to drive endorsements on your skills would make really good difference. You can have as many endorsements as possible. I
Right.
have more than 1,000 as well on a few skills.
Wow.
I have 200 as well. So what you have to do is you can endorse someone's skill on the basis of your interaction. For example, you and I have interacted now.
Yes.
You know my English communication, you know my LinkedIn knowledge, you know my
Right.
sales knowledge, you know my knowledge of every single thing that I'm talking about, and those
Hmm.
skills I have already visited. So now, what you will do whenever you are visiting my profile, you can recommend it.
Right.
Similarly, when you recommend me, I'll think that okay, I also know Bhargavi. Let's just figure out what all skills she have listed. And when I
Right.
go through your profile, you write communication. I'll be agreeing to that. Yes,
Hmm.
she has good communication, so I'll endorse you. And that's
Absolutely.
how you gain endorsements.
Any question that you would like to address from your side?
So one thing I'll say for students, because your audience is that particular category,
Right.
one important tip I want to give them is This is your time to explore.
Right.
Just go and explore everything. I myself had this hurdle in my life that I didn't know what I'm actually liking. I did have my MBA, but then I
Right.
wasn't very sure. I have been a topper in
Okay.
my school and college life, okay? But
Right.
then being a topper it does not make you topper in your life, all right?
Right.
So even if
Absolutely.
you are not achieving a good numbers in your mark sheet, it's all right, dude. It's
No worries.
completely
Yes.
fine. What all you do is you just explore everything. Every single individual has their unique capabilities. So to
Absolutely.
figure that out, what you do is you explore every
Explore
possible
things.
thing. you
Absolutely.
you go dance if you like, you go sing if you like, you like different industries in work, go explore. I changed 3 industries in my career. So it is,
Oh,
yes, it is challenging at the same time, but then when you actually make those switch, you understand that okay, sales wasn't for me,
right.
I'll go in marketing. HR wasn't for me, I'll go in this, and then so on. So
Hmm.
I myself started with HR.
Hmm.
I did well, but then I didn't enjoy it. I came to sales industry. I gave it enough 2 years. I found that no, I'm doing well, but I'm not enjoying it. Then I
Right.
settled myself as digital marketing, and last for 5 years, I'm doing digital marketing. And this digital marketing thing I can still do for my lifetime.
That's
This
great.
is the goal, this is the passion you need to figure out. And there is
Yes.
no age behind it. If you are thinking I'm already 25 and I'm 30 or things like that, no, please don't. There is no age written by anybody.
Right.
So
Hmm.
start anytime, whenever you feel like. It's actually mean it. It's never too late. So that's
Right.
about it.
Absolutely. So it's never too late, guys. And age is just a number. It's not just a saying, it's actually a reality. And second important thing that Shraddha said, and that I personally have done in my high school life, and I'm currently doing it, is exploring. Because when you explore different things, you get to know what is your calling. Like I have learned Kathak dance for 5 years, I have learned karate, I have learned music, and then
Wow.
ultimately I have come to this point that I've got this self realization that I find happiness in creating an impact. So until you explore different things, you won't get to know like what gives you happiness in true sense. So absolutely, that's a very important and valuable thing that Shraddha said from her side. So keep exploring and keep improving, keep making mistakes, keep going, don't stop and keep exploring. I hope it helps each and every one of you. And don't forget to follow her LinkedIn and socials as mentioned here. It's going to give you great insights. So keep following her and taking her insights. And thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much.